In this video, I will demo Critics, an Eclipse plugin that can help developers search and summarize program changes during peer code reviews. In large-scale systems, inspecting similar edits in multiple locations requires intensive time and effort. Suppose that a code reviewer reads a certain section of a diff patch and wants to ensure that similar edits are applied correctly to all similar contexts. Instead of reviewing each change region one by one, reviewers just need to inspect one location, and critics will automatically search for similar changes and summarize them. Critics can also spot those locations that developer forgot to update correctly or detect inconsistent edits that violate systematic change patterns. To do that, the reviewer needs to first select the change he wants to inspect in a side-by-side view. Critics will extract the context and create an abstract diff template based on the selected change. When a user selects a subregion of a diff patch, Critics allows her to interactively generalize the content of the diff template. A user may generalize type, variable, and method names and exclude certain statements in the template. It then matches the diff template against the entire program to search for other similar edits and locate potential inconsistent or missed edits. During the search process, a generalized identifier or statement in the template can be matched to any other element of the same type. After examining the search result, the reviewer can further refine the template and repeat the process until he is satisfied. Switch to the Eclipse. I'm going to conduct code review on these two revisions of GDT project, and I'm going to compare them, and you can see several files are changed in this project. I will start from one file in this project, default comment mapper, and then you can see a bunch of changes in this file. I will first inspect get leading comments method, and you can see they added a for loop to initialize the integer array in this new revision. And I'm going to select this change and let critics help me inspect other similar changes. You can see the select change is visualized in this diff template view, and all the relevant statements like the if statement is also included in this template. In the first time, I'm not going to generalize anything in the template and directly search for the similar changes. And you can see in the matching result view, one similar change is identified and two potential mistakes are detected. As you can see on the right corner, the diff template view will give you the textual template for the select change, and if I click on the locations in the matching result, you can see the diff details will give you the details of the diff patch for each location. Critics provides a convenient way to inspect diff patch by simply compare the contents in the diff details and the contents in the diff template. For example, if I click the matching locations, you can see the change in the diff details is the same with the change in the diff template. However, in the first inconsistent location, the change looks similar, but the guard condition for the loop is different, which is possibly a mistake. And in the second location, there is no change, indicating that the developer may forget to update this location. Sometimes variables have different names in different locations, although they are logically equivalent. So in the second attempt, I will generalize names that look special to me. This dialog will display all the names for the variables, types, and methods for the new revision. And in this case, we get node, leading nodes, range, leading indexes. In my opinion, leading nodes and leading indexes look very special, while node and range are more like some common name. So in this case, I'm going to generalize leading node, leading leading node, leading point, and leading indexes, and click OK. And then I will do the same for the older revision. But in this case, we only have leading comments, so I will generalize it. Now we search again. See, critics summarize more similar changes this time, and now we have get treating comments and get extended in end. Double click it and we can trace back to the source code, and in this case you can see in the get treating comments method, the variable name is treating nodes, treating points, and treating indexes instead of the leading indexes, leading nodes. Sometimes the reviewer doesn't want to include the context in the template and only want to search for the change he originally selected. He can exclude them by double-clicking the context nodes in the template. In this case, I will exclude the if statement and see what we can get. And then I search again. You can see we get one more similar change here, and it is contained by a while loop instead of if statement. In this way, critics can help the reviewer to interactively explore and inspect code changes in an efficient manner. That's it. Thank you for watching.